Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/PettyRevenge. In today's episode, how about I just go ahead and let your customers know you're giving their personal information to a complete stranger? Misogynist? Simmer in the payback. Grandma gets some sticky revenge on her husband's mistress. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. How about I just go ahead and let your customers know you're giving their personal information to a complete stranger? So about a year or so ago, someone at AT&T was apparently using my email as a placeholder when a customer set up their account but did not want to give an email address. I have a very generic email address, think something along the lines of nani off the above at Hotmail, so I guess maybe they thought it wasn't a real email address or something. I don't really know for sure. I tried calling, emailing, speaking to a supervisor, nothing fixed it. They would always be like, "Can I get your account information?" And I would say, "I don't have an account with you, nor will I ever, considering I live in a different country where you don't even offer services. One or more of your employees has been putting my email address on client files and I keep getting emails intended for them. Please stop doing that." It never got resolved, despite all of my repeated attempts, so I was like **ck it, I will handle this myself. Every email they had sent me when someone opened an account had the customer's full name and address, and other basic information, like the last 4 digits of their credit card, etc. So I went through each email I had gotten, and wrote notes to each of these customers along the lines of, "Hi, I'm a complete stranger, but I have XYZ personal information of yours, because AT&T sent it to me. I have asked them repeatedly to stop this, but they won't. You may want to contact customer service and ask why all of your personal information is being sent to a complete stranger." I popped those in the mail. The petty revenge was totally worth the cost of stamps to me, and unsurprisingly, I stopped getting those AT&T emails shortly after that. Misogynist? Simmer in the payback. About 2 years ago I was in a government agency class. I, 45F, was the head of an agency. In my field there are usually only 10% women. It was also a class that someone at my level should have taken many years prior, but old supervisors wouldn't approve it. So I was in the class with mostly first-line supervisors. This class had about 30 students, all in the same field of work. There were 6 women, a higher percentage than usual. Half of the women were upper management too, but not agency heads. We were split up by tables, 5 students per table. We were assigned our seating for the week-long class. I was late the second day of class. The main instructor, 62M, didn't let me live it down all week and practically brought it up after every break and each morning. I could tell he was a narcissist ego jerk. Dealt with plenty of such personalities in my 25 years in this field. He made lame jokes as often as he could about my tardiness, and I knew it was because of my rank. No jokes about the men who were late all the time. I didn't say anything back and shrugged it off because it's not in my nature to take bait. I also knew he would just twist it publicly because of my rank. Throughout the week, he also targeted 2 of the management females who sat at the front of the class. He often made jokes about their size, age, or whatever. Didn't do anything nearly this bad to the men. When he would make jokes about me or the women, I often saw some of the men look around awkwardly. I'm guessing they didn't like it, but of course they said nothing. All week we had to take notes because we would do scenarios the 4th day and have to do group presentations the last day. The main instructor played the role of an employee who had done unethical acts and was under investigation. During the scenarios, you would have thought he was working on a SAG card or something. The last day, the group with the 2 management females was last to present. In their presentation, because we could make up whatever we wanted for resources, the group indicated they had hired a behavioral psychologist to evaluate the bad employee and write up a profile on him. It was priceless when I saw their PowerPoint included a slide with a picture of the instructor said. Control freak. Psychopath. Narcissist. Has to keep working at age 62 because he's such an ass, *#times he has 4 wives to pay spousal support to them. Puts women down because it boosts his ego. All in front of the entire class. Everyone roared. Instructor, sitting in the back, said, with clenched teeth. Can't say much when it's true, I do have 4 ex-wives. We women just looked at each other in gratitude for the amazing public payback. Grandma gets some sticky revenge on her husband's mistress. Many years ago when my grandma was still married to her second husband, my step-grandpa, he liked to go to the local senior center. There he met a woman and proceeded to start cheating on my grandma with her. Even going so far as to introduce his mistress as his wife, and say he and my grandma split. Before you ask, yes, she knew he was married. My grandma owned her own business selling hearing aids, and she would go to that senior center relatively often to give presentations. My grandma was so angry at this woman that she went to her house with a big bottle of syrup she got from Costco. She spread syrup all over her driveway, garage door, front stoop, front walk, front door, and yard. Then she just got in her car and left. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.